Welcome back to episode 36 on the lakes, and this is Timberborn. I did that the wrong way around. Haha, all good. Welcome back, everybody. If I ever nailed an intro, then you'd think it wasn't me. You know, that's my logic anyway. Hope you're all well. So, it is a miserable bank holiday afternoon. So, what else do? We play Timberborn. Right, so I've just put in 5 more lumber mills because we just can't seem to get on top of planks. You know, we've got 650, 60-ish now, but I want more. So, what I'd quite like to do in this episode is build some floodgates. Sounds daring, doesn't it? I know. So I'd like to build some floodgates across here. Now, the reason being, I'd quite like to see what it does with this lot. So what we'll end up doing is we will, in fact, what we might do is, we're going to build and get our way across here. We're going to put in 3 floodgates there, or maybe 2 and some levees. And then what we're going to do is we can demolish that, and then we have control of that in times of bad tide. Makes sense? And then we're going to block across here and see what it does, whether it just shoves everything that way, whether it floods catastrophically. Now, that is all done with. Are you empty? Yes, you are. We have a real influx of beavers at the minute, which is good. I'm not going to knock it. What we're going to do is, just to get help along a little bit, we're going to put in 3 more lumberjacks there, and we can now. They're empty. Yes. Yes, and yes. So we'll get to this area at some point. But what we want to do first is think about this now. Landscaping, levee, and I know we could probably put in dirt, but this is slightly less permanent. Now I'm hoping, they'll build it across that dam. Lovely. And in the meantime, just checking on my other screen, because we keep getting the blue circle, but there's nothing going on. Interesting. Okay, right, sorry for that. So we will, in the interest of ease, go. Let's have a think. So let's get platforms across there. Path all the way across there. And then what we'll do is we will just put in, might as well just put a row of floodgates in. Up there. I think. Levee there. And a levee there. Levees there. Then, they built that already. That can go up. So what we'll do is we'll leave, cheekily leave that in at the minute, because they're getting across to build everything else. So, yeah, that's the plan. So, yeah, I just thought we're not using this complete area. Now, what we would use it for, I do not know. but it might be quite nice to get it looking a bit greener, at least. So what we will say is we'll have, when a bad tide starts, you do that. I think that's all we need for now. So that is going to get done. How is the plank situation looking? Bit betterer. Betterer. Shocking use of wordage. I love it. Anyway, I hope you're all right. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're all having a lovely bank holiday. This is all still doing well. Not drying out at all. Autosave scares the Jesus out of me. Right, so we have... Why can't I click? There we go. So we haven't got any space for dirt. Oh dear. Where can we put in some dirt storage? Where can we put in some... Oh, that's not overly far here, is it? Let's go for a large underground pile. You can be dirt. Because now we've got the old bots there. They might as well be running. How are we doing over here? Marvellous. Looking good. Now, I am tempted to switch those beavers there to be bots. And then once we've got one more, we can maybe make a hauling post as well out of them. make a hauling post out of them. You know what I mean. We've got 36 spare beavers. I wonder whether we do... The pump in there is completely adequate. I wonder... Yes. I think we'll concentrate on this little side project for now. And then we'll see how we get on with numbers at some point, because there will be a, what do you call it? Population crash at some point. So, you know, we'll have to ride that out again. But weird patterns going on with the wheat. How are we doing over here? Done. Plenty of scrap metal. They're getting that lot chopped down. Cool. Okay. Come on. Something is... It's hitting the old FPS today. It doesn't like it. Very odd. Right, we've got one more. To be built. Right, so if we bung that up now, in fact, no, lower it down, we'll demolish these. And then once they've got that done, we'll see what it does with the water through there. Right, so moment of truth. Put those up. give it a minute just to build up some pressure and release. See then what she does going through there. It's flowing quite quick. Gonna run down. It almost sort of comes back on itself, doesn't it? Through there into here. It'll run all the way down. Eventually to the soup that is the disgusting bad water down here. Okay. Doesn't seem to have affected anything else. Water level in there is still good. That's all nice through there. No flooding going on. Cool. Okay. Well, that little experiment is done with. Right, what I did also want to do, and Murphy's Law, it is now, you are already on a bot. Explosive factory, bot. Where else do we have audible factories? There. We could do it in here, couldn't we? Workplaces. There we go. All the bad water pumps are bots. What are they? Cartech. Bakeries. That doesn't sound like a hard job, does it? In fact, Beaver. I know we put some on there. Bot assemblers. 10,000 science. Hot part factory. 5k. Blinking heck. I don't know if we've got enough bots at the minute. How are we looking? 4 spare. 4 spare bots. It probably tells me that somewhere else, doesn't it? Right, so we want centrifuges. They are all bot. Farmhouses, no. Yes and yes. Why are you... Power saving mode, why? Power saving mode, why? Too many products. Okay, well this isn't acceptable, is it? I think we're going to have to go another level. Another level, people. Right, which is easy enough, isn't it? Ladder. Double platform. Along there with Carthage. And then a double platform there. Path there. Storage. There. There. And there. Lag. Ooh. Green. No. Yes. 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 Takes its time. Right, so let's have a look at things. Explosives and explosives. Gears. Paper. Iron resin. Cattail flour. Cattail roots are okay. Chestnuts are okay. Spadadock. Never seems a lot, but potatoes. Berries, no. Bread, yes. No. Bread. Carrots. Cattail crackers, yes. Grilled chestnuts, yes. Grilled spadadock. Maple pastries. And grilled spadadock there. Right, hopefully then that kicks in a few more of the old productions. So let's have a look at this. What could we make this into? Easily. It's not always going to have water. Do we... Quite... I wonder... So that's really cleaned that up now. I've got this thing about wanting to try and make an aqueduct. Now, the only way I can think to do it is have a structure like this that has a canal based system running off it, but for that it would need a lot of dirt. But how do we do it, and where do we want it to run to is the question, because it can't block any water. So, unless we want to run that tide all the way through here, which I suppose we could have a look at what it does, couldn't we? All it's going to do is flow this way rather than flowing straight through and off. Or what we attempt to do, that might work, is if we built a similar structure to that of the reservoir here in this area, and then take it from here all the way along to up here and try and the aim be to try and, I don't know, make this green or something. So what would it entail? We could run it along the side of the map, all the way along, so we have to clear all that. We'd have to block this off, which would mean running everything, bad water, good tide, everything through there, which might be okay, because it's not that much difference in width coming through there, so that should be okay. So, what are we going to need to do that access? And where is the best access point? Really, it is here. So, let's have a look now. Put in tunnels. 9 blinking egg. Pass through mountains, but why? Huh? Not letting them pass through a mountain, is it? Steel bridges, I want to think. Mind you, no, I'm overthinking it. They can come through there. Overthinking it. Right. So, path. So, we want ladder. We're going to want down here, most down here. In case it, I think up here, just in case it floods. 1, 2, 3. And they're going to be set to dirt and to obtain. Okay. Then we want to bring a path from there. And what I'm thinking is this is our line. So we want to come in from this side, which means we'll have a, should we have a steel bridge? And we want 5. No. 4. Aha. Oh, we could have 2s, couldn't we? Make it proper. Yes. Yes. Join those up there. And that there. And then what we want is terrain. And we're going to come all the way down here. I think. Yep. And then what we'll do is we can then have space to pump in this area. Okay, right, so let's let them get that done. Prioritise that by haulers. And do you know what we're going to do? Hauling post. There. 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 And you can be a bot one. You can just be beavers. And we'll also build one, two, three beavers there. That's fine. Right. And get on with that for now. Metal blocks. Fine. Right, so we're just on dirt really at the moment. We might actually what's this doing here? Lower. No, in fact, we want to test it, don't we? Stupid boy. Put that up. I just want it to flow. As it has gone from that wide into that. So that's a thing. Okay. Let's put... Why are they... Ugh. They're classing them as... No. Right. Oh, that's funny enough, isn't it? When you've got them set to the right, you complete twit. Oh, that should be fine then. That should be fine. Right, so they've got bridge in. That looks the bridge over troubled water. Copyright. Right, so we want path all the way along. For now. Then what we're going to do is, he says, we want to get rid of the middle and need to reshape the sides just a bit though. And what was I going to do? That was what I was going to do. Storage. We're going to go for a medium warehouse, which holds 200. We have 2 of those, and they are going to obtain explosives. And we want... What's the other thing that we need? Thingy bob, which is stored in... Where are you? Extract. This one probably do, isn't it? And that is going to obtain extract. Okay. So how are we doing? Got any dirt yet? Lovely. Lovely jubbly. Right. So the plan first, goodness knows, is now that we don't need the water going this way, we can come all the way across here, down here, to this point, to hydrate all of this with good water that we have taken from here. Now, I know that we could just move water and have a fluid dump, but yeah, why not? I want to see if it works, because if you've got the space to do it, it's an interesting way to move water around. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let them get this lot in, and then we'll be back. Well, we haven't got it finished. Top tip: if you're using the steel bridges, they are called steel bridges, aren't they? Steel bridges. You've got to draw the path in, where I'm pretty sure if you just build a normal suspension bridge, then it doesn't need you to do that. I was wondering why everything had stopped. I was like, we've got everything. Yeah, really me. So I think what we're going to do is we're just going to delete that for 1 second and put that in there, because this is almost our edge. So what we need to do is fill in to, and where do we want to be going to? I think there. And then we'll come along here. So you're going to be taken out. I know I'm just laying all this in, and there's no chance of them getting to it currently. Yeah, that works, I think. No, we need to come back one more, so we're there. Okay, and then okay, that works for me. I think that should be. I think that should be big enough. We won't need to go into there. Do you see what I'm trying to do? So we're going to have a massive reservoir here, going however many tall. We'll put in the similar pumping system that we did over yonder, over here. Yeah? Similar pumping system as we did there, but it will have a high level canal coming out of it that will run from here all the way along this side of the map, right on the edge, to sort of here. And the aim will be to hydrate this area here for something. Yeah? That is the cunning plan. Because I know you can do it. It's just it's doing it within the physics of the water. So if you don't need, now we've taken this corner off, we don't need this corner for water flow, we can now do it because we can just block straight across and we can take the water up and along. I think. So we are going to need a path along here after all, just to get this first section in. There we go. Okay. They can still get all of this, can't they? Yeah. That's all good. Plenty of dirt. Plenty of explosives. And the extract for when we need it. Super. What we might need is just to leave one brick out. Yeah. Put in platform for now, just to try and get bad water out of it. I mean, it's not going to be too much of an issue, but seeing as it can't flow that way, it's going to want to come this way. So it does seem to be flowing out, but yeah, we'll get to it. So that's all going in, which is good. What we can actually do as well is, so once they've done that, we could fill in along here if they so wanted to, just to tidy it up, I think. Oh no, I don't need that. In fact, we don't want any of that layer. I don't think. There we go. Okay, right, we'll see how they get on with that. They have very nearly done this side. Like I say, the plan will be to take water from this side again for filling it. We need to get across there and we need to get up there, up there. So landscaping, these will be double dynamite. They will be singles with a path running down there and like so. They can be triple for now, and then the rest is singles. So cool, that is in. How's the water flow looking? It's slowing down, that's alright. We can do this without getting any contaminated beavers or stuck beavers. Then I think that beat Miracoil. Right, we can go up there. That's not going to line up, but never mind. How are we doing on resources? We're doing okay. Prioritise and obtain. Gonna take some dirt, but we've got quite a bit, and realistically we could probably actually put in a dirt excavator if we wanted to. Sort of here, blast through and have a route that way, because we've got the power. Right, so we are now across here, which is great. So let's do... I know I'm moving away from the path, but there is a method in my madness that keeps us our edge. We can then clear this, blow away that. Makes sense? Good. Remind me of the plan. Please, at some point we might as well clear that. No, there's logs in them there woods. So we'll have, we've got time. We've got time. And more importantly, come on. We've got the beavers to do it. There we go. And get that lot to be cut. There we go. Waste not, want not. Here we go. That's all good. Right. Even if this little gap down here just allows the good water in, you know what I mean? It should be fine. We could at some point, if we wanted, could in fact do that. We could leave that like that. We could quite easily, I think, demolish, 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 and demolish. We can put a path there. And then ultimately just floodgate and levee across there. I think. If we need to. In fact, we don't, because it's decontaminating in it. We'll leave that in for now. We will leave that as it is. So, can you build that? Waiting for resources. Okay. Triple. I think that's the line. They're cracking on. Super duper. Right. Let them do a bit more and I'll come back to you. So not too long later, we've got this corner now in. So I've also blocked up this corner here. We've got quite a bit of the dynamite placed, so we can start being destructive. I do like a good explosion. There we go. Now they should be able to get to these. Let me just assist that way. We did go down into here just to get a couple of the bits down here. So let's blow that first. Blow that. Oh. Oh. I went too deep. Never mind. And then what we can do is... But no, not the landscaping. There we go. We can fill that lot in there. And fill that lot there. There we go. There we go. Boo-boo. Never mind. So, hopefully you can see now it's starting to take some form of shape. Hopefully. So, I think that's where we're going to leave it for today. I am going to crack on and do a bit more because I think it's going to take a while otherwise. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed the episode. They've got all that in already. Yeah, hope you've enjoyed the episode. If you have, leave a like and I'll catch you in the next one. Take care.